Alright, so play some Helldivers here. Probably do some solo, but if I play with other folks, that'll be fun. But yeah, just wanted to do some common sample farming here. And I don't know, just chat about some stuff I noticed. So yeah, a few channels here, including this one. Thanks for watching if you ever do watch this. Not that well, you probably ever will, but I'm just going to say it out into the void anyway. So yeah, I've been trying to, I don't know, organize my YouTube channel stuff here lately. And on the main channel, JDPOZ, by the way, I've been trying to build out, more of the video essay stuff. And so there was one that I had been working on back in early March when there were only the 3 episodes of the new X-Men 97 show. And it was really cool those first couple episodes, but the 3rd episode felt really, I don't know, like it was different writers or something. And so I watched it. I was like, what? It's so bad that I didn't want to watch anymore. And so I made a video script about it. Just kind of did a few takes, edited it, cleaned it up, and everything. Had a lot of uhs and ands and stuff in it, and then I decided to, redo it. Yeah, I was really happy with it. I thought it was kind of cool, and then I ended up getting sick with some stuff. Kind of 2 things in a row, actually. It really sucked. I got shingles, of all things, which is an old man disease. I found out one of the things I've been doing lately is losing weight, and shingles can occur as a weirdly sort of associated thing when you have weight loss, but I don't know, that may not be caused. I don't know. My dad's had it before though, and so I got it. It was not very fun. Shingles, if you're not aware, is basically an adult expression of the chickenpox disease. I had chickenpox as a kid because I'm one of these strange millennials who was born at that era where you still would get chickenpox, but I'm not old enough to have gotten the shingles vaccine. It's like to old people. So post-90s kids were inoculated against chickenpox and shingles thanks to an awesome vaccine that came out back then. But I was one of the kids who had chickenpox parties. Anyway, all that to be saying, I was in a lot of pain the past few weeks when I was planning on otherwise sitting in front of the computer and working on that essay video thing about X-Men 97, the 3rd episode being so bad. And in the meantime, I'd stopped watching for a little bit, and then my buddy, who's a fan of it, told me I need to go back and watch more, because even though that episode was bad, the new episodes were better. So I did, and it was good, and there are several really great episodes, but I still needed to finish that video because, I'd spent a couple weeks making it at the time there, and anyway, so I uploaded it the other night, and got a few views, but I've tried doing this new thing on YouTube where I try to, make shorts that are kind of little excerpts from whatever it is, and use that to kind of promote the bigger video, and it just worked to some degree. But this video got a lot of dislikes, way more than I'm used to. Most of my stuff, I get 85% on average. It seems like it is, and 95 is. Makes me really happy, but this is 30 something, and I realized I think there's a lot of people who just think I hate the series because of that video I made, when that's not true. I instead that's awesome. I'm a fan, but that 3rd episode, it was just kind of put me off, and so yeah, I hope that I didn't upset too many people with that, but hoping that will give me a chance here. Yeah, some of the comments were just a little weird.
Parking location southwest. Reaching orbital.
And yeah, I mean, like I said, any comments anybody has, disagreements and stuff, I totally respect that. People can think whatever they want, and I welcome any thoughts people have. But yeah, I guess I wasn't expecting the sort of overwhelming majority to be negative like that. It was a little disheartening. But the good news is with all the like 5 or 6 shorts that I made to kind of promote the main video, I suddenly got like tens of thousands of views on some of them. Like the one I did of Magneto's lips, which is a stupid thing to comment on, really. But like, it was something that I don't know. It was kind of weird. I was like, why'd they do that? I don't know if they're trying to shift a little, like, I don't know, characters a little bit. Like I noticed they've changed like Jubilee's eyes. I think it's because I guess I never picked up on this. I think that they were implying that she has some a little bit more Asian heritage to her, which is cool. That's cool. I don't know if there's like certain people whose lips, well, like Mick Jagger's or whatever, but I feel like they changed his lips. I guess maybe to do that, but I don't know. It's weird. Like if you look at all the old ones, like his lips don't have that weird, I don't know, color thing. And I thought maybe it was just me, but I went and looked on like Reddit. Apparently, there was like a whole thread talking about this too. Like somebody had said he looked like B. Arthur's lips, which, if you don't know, that's one of the Golden Girls from an old show. Popular with young kids. I don't know if they watch it like the same way that like people like collecting records or whatever. But and the Golden Girls fandom is not isolated just to people my parents' age in their 70s. But anyway, yeah. So I made those videos, and some of them I think people like. Others, like one that really bothered me though, there were some comments on what was it, the Cyclops abandonment thing, which I thought was really kind of a messed up scene. Like, I don't know, Cyclops saying that, you know, abandonment was really a horrible thing for him. Now, I think that's cool that they wrote that, but then, like, his actions, you know, he leaves the room and everyone's like, oh no, he was collecting himself. I would be more likely to believe that if he came back to another scene later, but, like, as far as I remember, like, he never comes back. He just walks out of the room, and that's the last scene he has with baby Nathan. You know? I mean, people are like, you don't think a dad needs to leave the room when something traumatic happens? I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of hurt by that because I actually am a dad. And I not to get into anything specific, but I feel like I specifically as a dad of a certain situation, you know, I feel like you know, not exactly, but something close enough, closer than a lot of people feel about something like finding out something, you know, really scary, I guess. And I don't know. Some people said that, like, you know, oh, you just think that it's funny. I'm like, no, I think it was just so terribly written that I couldn't help but laugh. In the same way you can laugh at like a car wreck or something, I guess, like a holy, you know, kind of can't believe it sort of thing. You know, not laughing at people's misery, but just it's ridiculous. Like they couldn't have been serious, right? Like whenever something's so crazily weird, I don't know. That's my first response.
Thank you. Box west. Sending in an eagle.
Now that's what I call liberty.
Anyway, there were people saying like, "Oh, I bet you're the kind of person who thinks it's, you know, laughs at a funeral or something." I was just really out of the blue. People were like, "Why'd you make this video? It's pointless." I don't know. A little discouraging. That being said, there were some really great comments, folks, too, which was really encouraging. And a couple people I engaged with were super nice, you know.
Administering freedom.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, that was close.
Affirmative. Dropping a pin. Thank you. 100 meters.
And stay down.
Sample collected.
5 minutes left. Liberty speed is stepping
Northwest. 50 meters. Orbital inbound.
Engaging orbital laser.
Tagging map. East. 200 meters.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is like I'm just trying to, said, really expand the YouTube thing. When I got rejected for monetization, I was like, okay, all right. I can approach this two ways. I can be sad about it, decide I don't want to do it, or I can try to reorganize and maybe do things the right way and see if I can, you know, maybe have this thing as a side thing for a while and eventually, I don't know, maybe be a YouTuber or something. Probably way too late for that, honestly, in both my life and also on YouTube sort of platform right now. I hear that most people seem to be leaving the platform, at least the big content people, not joining. But I don't know, an old man in his 40s, I guess, and thinking about how I want to live my life and everything as far as the things I make. I feel like job stuff wise is a little less stable than it was when I first created my YouTube channel. I feel like YouTube's kind of another way to, I don't know, bolster that security now that I have like a family and stuff.
I'm on it. You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Objective
Liberty
located.
return. Locked and loaded.
I guess they're not going to tell us exactly what to do here.
I'm on it.
I'll handle the terminal. First one. East. Thank you. I'll handle the terminal.
Mission map updated.
Anyway. You notice something else in all the video editing, audio editing. I've noticed something that I catch myself saying all the time now. Like, anyway, like, it's, you know, again, I see that a lot. I'm trying to break myself of those habits, but easier said than done, I guess. Anyway, I hope everybody's day is going well. Yeah, I can go get you whatever you want, sweetie. Yeah, once the round's here, I'll stop.
Dropship. My life.
Okay, thanks for doing more. By the way, this game's awesome. The loop is really fun. I'm really glad these guys are having success too. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I used to work in games. I say used to. Didn't work very long. I don't know if I can really claim that since it was a short period, relatively speaking. But I really hope these guys have a lot of success because it feels like in an industry like where Microsoft is taking the guys who made like Hi-Fi Rush, which was an awesome game, actually very close to a concept I had at one point wanted to do. They just shut them down after literally saying in interviews that they loved this game and that they wanted more stuff like this from studios. And it's like they just kind of killed the whole studio for no reason. And yeah, I don't know. It sucks because I don't know, I have a lot of friends who've been working in the game industry for years, and a lot of them have gotten out of it now because of the job security and like losing their livelihood here. You know, it's like
Calling down a support weapon.
Sending down support weapon.
I just.
Gotta quit it. Ending an eagle. Boss, east.
really,
Reinforcement budget depleted.
man. But yeah,
T-minus 1 minute.
after Studio Hours that got closed in like 2012, I decided I was not going to do games anymore. I love games. I wish I could do like someone like Shigeru Miyamoto and just work in games my entire life, but I don't know if it's just the U.S. or West in general or what, but it seems like if you want to do it, there's not a lot of long-term success for folks, except for a couple rare instances.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
So, yeah, I mean, if these guys can keep at it and navigate all the stuff that, you know, with all the Sony stuff that I know a lot of people are upset about, like, more power to them. I hope these guys have all the success in the world. I don't know. After the negative stuff that people have said, I don't know if I just need to maybe focus more on more positive video. One of the guys who commented said, you know, he thought it was good that I had a contrarian opinion. I'm like, I want to be, I guess, different for the sake of different, but I don't know. At the same time, I guess maybe that's what people want to see. I don't know. Oh, crap. Got stuck under the shaft.
You have maintained our way of life.
See, there I do it again. Anyway. Can't help myself. Alright, well, I've been asked by the lovely missus here to go grab some Greek food, so anybody who tuned in, thanks for checking it out. If there's any other small YouTubers out there, or people are trying to even become a small YouTuber, I guess, like I am, I'm a small YouTuber, I'd love to hear your thoughts, you know. And, yeah, have a great evening, everyone. Take it easy.